Activities of nomadic herdsmen have been a canker in many farming communities of the country, especially in areas where activities of these herdsmen are largely predominant. Their presence has oftentimes than not caused loss of lives, properties, and created a sense of fear and insecurity among residents of these communities. One district that has had to devise means of dealing with the issue of these herdsmen is the Kwewu East District. Although the situation has been well dealt with over the years by the District Security Committee, Mr. Isaac Ejapon, who is the District Chief Executive of the area, says there are still pockets of issues to be tackled.
Before this 65% of our population can have access to their lands, we needed to at least find a way to be able to resolve that matter. And that matter, I can say that at least it has been resolved about 90%. We have resolved it to about 90%. So most farmers can now go to farm, come even in the night, as they used to do in the olden days. So for that one, I think these are some of the things we've done to at least help them boost agriculture in this area.
Touching on how to end the menace, the District Chief Executive believes cattle owners must first consider their activities as an economic venture that requires huge investment to operate.
The cattle owners should know that rearing cattle is also a business. So they must be ready to invest in the business. You can't leave your cattle to go and graze on somebody's land, somebody's farm. Then you go and sell. The person, and don't forget that. These crop farmers, they are peasant farmers. When you go and destroy their farm once, and that's the end, the whole year, they will go hungry. They cannot take care of their kids and everything. Nothing will happen in their lives. So I think that if they want to do the business, they must be ready to invest in it. Use modern methods of farming. They have to get a ranch or whatever. They must be able to do that.
He commended the government and security agencies for their timely intervention to curb the challenges associated with cattle rearing in the area.
We got to a time where we needed a military intervention to come and help. So central government also came in to at least support by revamping the folder bank in the farm plains so that these cattle herders could move their cattle to that place to go and graze so that our farmers can have their peace of mind. So that's basically what we did. So after creating that opportunity or creating that revamping the folder bank, then there was the need to at least escort shepherd all the cattle there so that the farmers can have their lands.
So we can say that that issue is
it's not completely resolved because there are small pockets of issues. Day in day I receive reports, but it's not like those days where we hear that people are being shot dead. Yeah, it's not like those days, but we hear there's some small destruction of farms and all that, but we are still regulating that. When we hear, we rush in, we let the men go in there. At least they will escort you. They will try to show you where you should pass to the folder bank if you don't know the route.
Still on agriculture, Mr. Ejapon also noted that some 303 youth in the area have been enrolled onto the Assembly's Agri Support Scheme, which falls directly under the government's agriculture transformational initiative dubbed Planting for Food and Jobs.
Here we have about 60% of the population fully engaged in agriculture. And in a setup like this, one, you need more extension services to be extended to the farmers. So the Assembly together, if I say Assembly, meaning that together with the Agri Directorate, we are providing a lot of extension services to the farmers, trying to let them learn more of modern methods of farming and all that. So that is also being done. Aside, once a while, we procure some farm inputs and give out to selected farmers. Of course, we can't provide for all, so we do some support for selected farmers. And of course, you know, there has been a government intervention generally. That's the Planting for Food program, which is being rolled from the Ministry of Agriculture. That is also helping to boost agriculture here.
According to the District Chief Executive, the Assembly has for the past 3 years distributed some sizable number of agric inputs to farmers in the area to help improve the agricultural sector and turn around the economic fortunes of the district and the country at large.